to our second conversation, which is on the Aam Aadmi Party and what happened to it yesterday with the complete decimation of its top leadership in Delhi elections, but more importantly, its consequences for the only other state where the AAP is in power, which is Punjab. The leader of opposition of Punjab, Pratap Singh Bajwa, has literally put a match to possible rumblings in the Punjab unit of the Aam Aadmi Party by suggesting that a good number of its legislators or AAP legislators are in touch with him, and that if Arvind Kejriwal tries to impose himself on Bhagwant Singh Mann, he might face a rebellion there. Let's look at a conversation or listen to a conversation that I had with Mr. Bajwa earlier, just a while back, and then I come back for a conversation. Very good evening to you, Mr. Bajwa. Thanks for joining. And we have been seeing some reports about your thoughts on the consequences of AAP's loss in Delhi on Punjab. Are you suspecting that the government of Bhagwant Mann might break away from the main party in Delhi and go on their own?
See, there is this speculation. See, there are a couple of things which have added on to what is going on today. And these are my views also. Since the time the Delhi former Chief Minister and the national convener of the AAP, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, went into jail in that liquor scam. So since that time, Bhagwant Mann, the CM of Punjab, had become a bit independent. He added wings at that time because primarily before that, the whole of the government of Punjab was being controlled by either Mr. Kejriwal or Mr. Kejriwal's men. They had a tight leash over the administration of Punjab. So once he went in, Bhagwant got a bit independent. So what had happened, the AAP leadership, the national leadership of the AAP, already felt that Bhagwant at that time, when Arvind Kejriwal is in jail, also, I have been told, was in touch with the Ministry of Home Affairs through Ravneet Singh Bittu, who is a union minister now, who left the Congress and joined the BJP and is now a Minister of State in the union government.
Yes.
So the AAP government had already planned that once we win the elections in Delhi, they will ease Ban out. This was known not only to me, this is public information in whole of Punjab. It is known to all the AAP MLAs, it's known to all of the bureaucracy of Punjab and even to the opposition. We were sure he would be replaced once Kejriwal wins.
Right.
But what I feel is, just a couple of days earlier to Delhi elections, Mr. Kejriwal and his team must have got service done, and he came to this, you could say, he could understand the situation in Delhi was, that ground was slipping from under his feet.
True.
So he asked his AAP state unit president, Aman Arora, who is the minister in Punjab, and he gave a statement just a day before the Delhi elections.
Yeah.
That why can't a Hindu also be a chief minister of a Sikh state like Punjab?
He made that statement?
Why a Hindu cannot be elected as chief minister of Punjab? So that was, this whole thing has come after Mr. Aman Arora's statement to one of the leading papers of Punjab. Because that has shown that, one, there's already a by-election in Ludhiana.
Yes.
There's a seat vacant because one of the AAP MLAs committed suicide. The seat is vacant, and it is predominantly urban.
Mr. Bajwa,
and
Mr. Bajwa, you think Bhagwant Mann is going to take this line down? Sorry, I'm interjecting, but this is a curiosity that if all this is done by Arvind Kejriwal, who has lost a lot of political capital with his loss, can he really manage to impose himself on Bhagwant Singh Mann and the AAP unit, Punjab unit of the Aam Aadmi Party like this?
See, I feel, Mr. Kapoor, I feel that had they taken this decision earlier to Delhi results, this is one faux pas that they have committed. Had they taken this decision before, they were not even they would have, even a whisper would have been heard. Because Bhagwant does not have much support in the legislative way. most of the MLAs stand by Mr. Kejriwal.
Okay.
But after what has happened in Delhi, what has happened now is that most of the MLAs of the AAP also feel their political future is completely uncertain.
Right.
So now they have started looking for greener pastures.
Is Congress
Lot of
party one of
people have
those
started
greener
to get in
pastures?
touch
Because
with us.
I am told that many of those MLAs, in fact, about 24 MLAs are those who were not given ticket by the Congress party. They are originally congressmen. Are they in touch with you, for example?
See, they have been in touch for long with me. Because everybody knows that this party, the AAP ticket is just a one-way ticket to the moon. There is no return ticket. Everybody wants to continue with the business that they are already in.
Right.
MLAs want to remain MLAs. They
Right.
want to be a part of the political system.
Right.
So they know the number one party in Punjab which has a future is the Congress. Number two, then there are the alternatives like Akali Dal and BJP and others also. So that's what I said. Lot of those people who are originally congressmen
Yeah.
have been in touch with me for long.
Yeah.
They are not going to jump at the present moment because jumping doesn't make a difference. Neither are we at the present moment want this kind of a thing in Punjab.
All right.
But I feel the BJP, after they have won these Delhi elections, they may try some kind of experiment, the same kind of experiment that they tried with the Shiv Sena in Maharashtra.
Yeah.
They may try it there also.
But then you are saying MLAs are in touch with you, but the BJP might try. But the only thing that you are not saying, Mr. Bajwa, is that maybe Bhagwant Mann can rebel against Arvind Kejriwal. And that's a curiosity.
That's exactly I told you. He's already in touch. If Kejriwal today, if they try to replace him, definitely he will then jump the ship.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, Savio continues to be with us from the earlier conversation. We are joined in by Nikhil Jain, leans towards the Congress, and Akashdeep Puri, bringing us the AAP voice. And incidentally, Akashdeep also is from Chandigarh, sometimes stays in Gurgaon. Akashdeep, you heard that conversation I had with Pratap Singh Bajwa. If even 50% of what he's saying materializes on the ground, Akashdeep, then Arvind Kejriwal has trouble on his hands. Aam Aadmi Party is still going downhill. You think what he's suggesting is possible, is going to happen, on if yes, how much?
See, Abhishek, I feel pity for Congress specifically. Anyway, why I feel pity? Because Charanjit Singh Channi in 2022 said the same thing, that Kejriwal will be the Punjab Chief Minister. Pratap Singh Bajwa is saying now that Kejriwal will be the Punjab Chief Minister. Kejriwal has no interest. Bhagwant Mann is the Chief Minister, but they are saying this. And even Pratap Singh Bajwa, what he is saying? He's saying that Haman is going to join BJP. He is halfway mark in BJP. I am shocked at what he's saying, but I feel pity, that is why. Now, I also feel pity for Bharatiya Janata Party. Anil Sareen, who is the General Secretary of Bharatiya Janata Party, is saying that BJP is winning in Punjab. भाई लोकसभा में 0 सीट्स जीते हैं, बाईपोल पंजाब में 0 सीट जीते हैं, फिर भी आप सोच रहे हो कि ना कि भाई नेक्स्ट पंजाब का चीफ मिनिस्टर भारतीय जनता पार्टी से, ये तो फिगमेंट्स ऑफ इमेजिनेशन है. I want to give some facts. Now, you might remember in Lok Sabha, AAP won only 3 seats. After that, many people said that AAP is down in Punjab and Punjab, they are on back foot. This totally changed in the Punjab bypolls. In Punjab bypolls, there were 4 bypolls. From that, Congress won only 1, whereas Aam Aadmi Party won 3. Gidhe Baha, Dera Baba Nanak और Chabewal, तीनों जीत गए. जहां पे पहले पंजाब में कांग्रेस था, वहां पे आम आदमी पार्टी जीती है, which took its number to 94. Now, what point I'm making is that in Punjab, the work of Aam Aadmi Party is showing. Yes, of course, there are some things that they should deliver soon. I even say that the money that they have to give it to the women, they should give it as soon as possible. But they are fulfilling other promises, which is seen in grassroots. That is why in bypolls they are winning. That is why seat after seat there is impact. So my simple request to Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress people is that please don't use your figment of imagination. Please,
Akashdeep.
you also work on ground and prove that you can do better. That will be a
Akashdeep.
better approach.
You know, whatever you have said is 100% true, but it is 100% true only till about 12 noon yesterday when the results from Delhi came in. You know, things have really changed after that. So whatever Pratap Singh Bajwa is saying is in the realm of possibility and probability because of the changes that have taken place in the last 24 hours in the Aam Aadmi Party. You know, if Arvind Kejriwal is like, fish out of water, then obviously he needs some political air to sustain his career. And that's why Pratap Bajwa is saying that Ludhiana bipole is there. He might contest from there. And that's a little far-fetched, but this is what Mr. Bajwa is saying. I'm not saying, we are not saying. Nikhil, is Mr. Bajwa just stirring the pot, sort of trying to create a ripple and then see how things change and maybe, if you can angle and fish for something? Is that what's in the mind of Mr. Bajwa, Nikhil, you think?
Abhishek, I don't really know what is in the mind of Mr. Bajwa, but one thing I can say is that Arnab often compares the Aam Aadmi Party to a mid-cap. Most people call it a political startup. Arnab calls it a mid-cap. He was calling it that yesterday. I personally feel Aam Aadmi Party is one of those startups that keep on promising tall claims of being a unicorn and a multi-billion-dollar at a pre-revenue stage, and they'll make all those tall claims, but they're never able to deliver on that, and that is the problem. But one day the bubble finally bursts, whether it is Byju's or whether it's a whole other startups like that. I think that is what is happening with the Aam Aadmi Party right now. That they may have captured power in 2 states, but at the end of the day, they are not really a political party in the traditional sense of that term. They do not have a they do not have a set political ideology. They do not have strong ground leaders, strong MLAs, strong ministers, strong regional leaders. All that they had was Arvind Kejriwal, the one single towering figure who was the half chief minister of Delhi, but the full chief minister of Punjab. Akashdeep recently said, Akashdeep on this debate said that Congress was saying in 2022 that Kejriwal would become the CM of Punjab. Well, he may not officially have been the CM of Punjab, but it was his guys, Raghav Chadda and other people who were essentially running Punjab, and that was obviously simmering discord in the native Punjab MLAs in Bhagwant Singh Mann. And now that Arvind Kejriwal has lost his own MLA seat, let alone just losing in Delhi, but his own MLA seat, obviously his political stature, his tallness within the party is in question. So far as the Punjab bipoles points that Akashdeep praises, bipoles usually are won by the government in power. We saw that in UP, we've seen that in most other states. Pretty much 80 to 90% of the seats that go to polls during bipoles, they're won by the party in power, whichever it is. In this case, it was the Aam Aadmi Party, so that's perfectly normal. What I feel right now is that yes, Bhagwant Mann and other MLAs in Punjab would look for greater autonomy, they would look for greater independence, and that cannot happen till Kejriwal is in a way sidelined or there is a new faction or something like that. And Kejriwal, being the astute politician that he is, he would try to shift. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, but how can a Hindu from Delhi be the chief minister of Punjab? Well, let's remember that in Punjab, 1/3 of the population is Hindu. Kejriwal is not from Delhi, but he was the chief minister of Delhi. Kejriwal is from Haryana. So if he could aspire to become the Delhi chief minister while being a Haryanvi, he could certainly also aspire to become the Punjab chief minister. Now, whether he'd succeed or not is strongly questionable, but he might as well try that. And Bhagwant Mann and other local forces in the Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab are obviously going to stop that. So whatever Mr. Bajwa is saying, I feel that's extremely plausible. Now, whether there'll be a fall of the Aam Aadmi Party government and the Congress government form, or they will all...
I think the connectivity issue there, Nikhil's frame freeze, but that gives me an opportunity to actually go to Savio. Savio, again, thanks for waiting. I would want to go to Akashdeep once more, but before that, Savio's comment. Savio, like the Congress is not a player in Delhi, you are not much of a player in Punjab. So, in a way, what Mr. Bajwa is saying is something which is probable. And now I say this is probable because, things have changed. Arvind Kejriwal's political capital is at its lowest, and he has lost. And if he, for example, wants to requisition a plane from Punjab, like he would so easily do earlier, the manner in which even a junior leader like Raghav Chadda would be hectoring the Punjab chief minister, sometimes acting as super chief minister, those days are over. I mean, Bhagwant Mann might assert himself and say, okay, fine, you You had your days, but now it's my time.
Abhishek, thank you for having invited me once again. And the beauty of Indian politics and politicians is that their moves are always dependent on the situation. So at this point of time, I think anything is possible when a ship appears to be sinking. A lot of people, including the rats, I'm not saying that these are rats who are going to jump, but there are people who also jump when they realize the ship is sinking. So the Aam Aadmi Party as a political party has gone through what is considered to be its crisis after the loss of the Delhi elections.
Right.
Now, if they are able to introspect as to what went wrong in the elections and understand that you cannot take theatrical politics to a large extent, the same drama being played over and over again on issues is going to get boring. Nobody wants to come and see Aam Aadmi's party, DDLJ, a couple of times. Some people are crazy, but not the whole lot of it. So the point is this: Arvind Kejriwal is going to find himself out like a fish out of water. He's going to need to find an opportunity to assert himself. Now, if he is wise, he will take that opportunity, being the leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, and bringing the party together and coming back with that hope and aspiration that people believed in Arvind Kejriwal and the team at the initial stages.
Right.
However, what I feel will happen is the cases that are on him right now, for which he's on bail, they too might come to some fructification in the days ahead.
Okay.
And he might also end up being in jail. The point is, the Aam Aadmi Party from
that would be
fight
suicide.
against corruption actually became a symbol of corruption in Delhi, and that is why they lost the election.
Right.
So it's not only Arvind Kejriwal, it's the rest. And I think it's important for Atishi Madlena to take the mantle, being now an MLA, and go forward with really redefining.
I don't know, Savio, whether you are making this giving this unsolicited advice to help Aam Aadmi Party or make matters worse, I'm wondering. Akashdeep Muni, quick 30 seconds. We have run out of time. Quick 30 seconds.
Abhishek, the data that you are getting from the leader of opposition is quite whimsical. Why I say this? Because just a week ago, the Aam Aadmi Party Urban Development Minister clearly said that the Ludhiana seat, specifically this is Ludhiana West seat. This Ludhiana West seat,
right,
MLA candidate will be decided from Punjab only.
Right.
And there was...
No, that's the minutiae. That's the minutiae. I mean, it's clear. I mean, Mr. Bajwa is just stirring the pot, Akashdeep. No, you need not really take it literally. In politics, 1 week is a long time, and we have seen even 24 hours can do a lot in terms of changing facts on the ground. And that's what has happened in the case of Aam Aadmi Party, Akashdeep. Facts have changed on the ground. Whether it's going to have the Punjab ripple is something we'll keep a close tabs on. Thank you so much, Akashdeep Muni, Nikhil Jain and Savio Rodriguez for joining us. Short break. News is back on the other side. And of course, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Super Prime Time Max. Arnab Goswami is back there. Be there.